I'm Liz Recchia, Government Affairs Director at WeMAR, where we change the conversation. Sign ordinances, city codes, TPT, flood insurance, NAR advocacy, and FHA policy. Wouldn't it be nice if elected officials, staff, and decision makers came to us before they wrote a line of regulation or made a decision? At WeMAR, we have established ourselves to multiple cities and organizations as a resource that will provide verifiable information, valuable input, and bring context to the conversation based on well-established principles. Principles such as the right to private property in all its forms. Principles like the right to private contract and the right to conduct your business your way without unelected government officials impinging on that right.
We have established ourselves as a resource to elected officials and their staffs. We gladly provide information for their consideration early in the policymaking process. This has led to significant policy changes in several of our municipalities away from heavy-handed regulation and towards respect for private property rights. The cities of Glendale and Surprise have asked us to weigh in on their city code updates. The city of El Mirage mayor and economic development director asked us for input on their sign ordinance before they even began reviewing and updating it. Representative Lesko asked us for thoughts, examples, and input on flood insurance within her district. The governor's office asked us to work with the Department of Revenue, providing input, suggestions, and illuminating problems with TPT collection and processing as part of a new program designed to fix what's wrong with the state agencies. Jack Greason, our NAR advocacy representative, was our guest at our January Government Affairs Advisory Council meeting. He took back suggestions and concerns from members, but he also left us with information and an invitation to contact him on candidates running for federal office. We provided candidate training to candidates running for office in 2018. We even had a city refer candidates to us for candidate training. We interviewed and endorsed city council candidates and judges. Think about this. What is more fundamental to private property rights and the right to private contract than a judge who knows the law and follows the principles of jurisprudence? Judges impact our lives every day, particularly local judges. Isn't it important to have judges who understand the underpinnings of justice? We have hosted and will continue to host GAD events with guests like mayors.
And now I would like to welcome back to WeMAR Mayor Weiss from Avondale. So how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm all right. Things are going well in Avondale.
They are. Thanks for having me back. Thanks for having me back.
Arizona legislators, economic development directors, policymakers, county supervisors, and unique businessmen and women who are pioneering and blazing paths in their business or government niche. We live stream most of our events and meetings. We have a weekly short update podcast and occasionally host a longer interview-style podcast with a decision maker on a topic affecting the real estate industry, public policy, and business. Our GAD website, www.wemargad.org, is designed to be a resource for members and their clients with topics like local news, regulatory updates, court cases, maps, election information, GAD events, videos, and more. But WeMAR Government Affairs is a two-way street. Members participate in many ways. We offer opportunities to impact and influence an issue quickly and effectively on your schedule so you can keep building your business. How do we do this? Our Government Affairs Advisory Council meets quarterly. Part of the meeting is dedicated to a discussion of issues being faced by members and their clients. We ask the question, how can WeMAR help? We have established a system of task forces and work groups. Task forces are designed to tackle an issue and provide some kind of tangible outcome. Task forces are the engine of government affairs. In 2018, we had several member-created task forces. At the end of the year, we recognized our task force chairs with a coffee mug, But the real reward is their impact on an issue of importance to their clients, their business, and to real estate in Arizona. Our City of Surprise Sign Ordinance Task Force was over 400 members strong and never met in person. Members engaged as they could over the 18 months it took Surprise to update their sign ordinance. They wrote letters, explained the real-world impact to business and property owners of proposed sign restrictions. They educated their clients and invited them to engage in the discussion. We changed the sign ordinance conversation from one of inches and feet to adequate, visible, and legible. Our efforts were so successful, 2 other cities called us when they began consideration of their ordinances. That is impact, influence, and member credibility. Most of our task forces are less than 10 people. They meet only once in person and produce a risk management or information flyer in less than 45 days, like our carbon monoxide and open rangeland task forces. Our free assumability task force produced a free assumability flyer and hosted a meeting with 2 high-ranking FHA officials from Santa Ana. Our free assumability flyer has been used in FHA information meetings across this country.
WeMAR is proud of our accomplishments so far, but how much more could be done if we were all working together? Join WeMAR as we continue the mission. WeMAR GAD, advocating for private property rights, the right to private contract, and your business.